Last ribbon. You see it? And there it is. Isn't it pretty? It's turning out really pretty. There's the extra ribbons I told you about. Okay. So I think I'm going to put this down. Boy, this is a poopy wreath. I think I'm going to put it about right there. So if I'm thinking, let's see, I have to decide where to attach these cables. I'm thinking right there, right there. Okay. Damon says take that foam part right off, so I guess I'll just do what he says. Hi, Carol. I can't believe it timed out. I didn't know it would do that to me. I got something to show you. Hang on a second. You're the only one here. I'm gluing these little, let my glue get hard. Okay. Hang on a second. I got something to show you, girl. Can you see it? Hi, Darla. You see this, Carol? I see you, Darla. I'm glad. This is for Carol. Carol's a huge New York Mets fan, and I got this sign for her wreath. She wants a New York Mets wreath. Okay, and guess what else I got? This is big. This is going to be a big wreath. You see? And then I got a big roll of the royal blue. And these are some of the ribbons right here. So just so you know, I've been working on getting ready. I want to make sure you have it by spring training. Oh, my wreath, my apron came untied. Oh. Okay. Do you see this? This is with all the ribbons in it. Isn't it pretty so far? Okay, so now I'm attaching some cable ties to the back of this sign. What you do is you get these nifty little things called cable tie mounts. And because they're self-adhesive, I don't think they'll hold up in the heat of the summer. So I'm peeling the back off. Oh, thank you, Carol. You pull the back off. Thanks, Darla. She loves this wreath. So I'm pulling this back off of this little cable mount. And then you put hot glue on it. Shoot, everything's sticking to me. Got tons of static electricity around here, which you shouldn't have in a humid place, but it's not humid right now. Will be tomorrow. It was like 64 today. It was beautiful. It was so nice after having those cold spells. Of course, you know, I love winter and I love the snow. So I was really disappointed we didn't get our snow. But when I say the cold, you know, it was cold for here. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue over onto the back of this where I want to put my mount. And then I'm going to put this little thing right here. And then when that dries, I'll put pipe cleaners right through there and attach this sign to the wreath. Let me turn that off. In the meantime, we've got some flowers. So I'm just going to start snipping these apart. And now this is the part about wreath making that you never know what you're going to do. Because once you start adding embellishments like this, it's just what looks good or what feels right to do at the time. And you never really know how it's going to turn out. So I'm sure I'm going to want some of these leaves. So they're really long leaves. Sometimes people will take this, add a sign, and put a bow on the top, and that's it. But I just thought that these flowers matched the sign so well. However, now that I get them on here, I'm not sure they're going to show up so much. So I think what I may do is glue some, that'll be pretty. I think I'm going to glue some of these to the center of my ribbon. What do you think? Where the bows are, if I just glue these, can you see that? I think that's the way they're going to show up the best, is if I put them in the center of the bows, the tails rather. So, okay. Well, you know, you just have to change and go with the flow. Change your plans and go with the flow. Happens every time I start a wreath. There's your colors is right, Carol. I wanted a smaller sign, actually, but they didn't have them. They were completely sold out, so that was all I could get. So it's going to be completely across the wreath, but it'll look cool. And I've got some other ribbons, orange and white polka dots and royal blue and white polka dots. And okay, so what I'm doing here is I've got this little cable tie to the back here. So I'm just putting that, whoop, I didn't get it glued well. Oh, my glue set up before it was, oh, shoot. Okay, more problems. We got to roll with the punches here. Peel that glue off. There we go. Okay. Put another dab of glue, and we're just going to wait. We'll get this to set up really good, and then we'll just wait until it is before we attach the sign. Oops. You think I need my own show? This is my own show, I guess. Oh, I have my own talk show. I haven't been on for a while, but I'm going to resume that pretty soon. There's just too much going on that I can't ignore. And y'all know me. You know, if there's something going on in this country that doesn't sit well with me, I got to talk about it, right? Well, right now I'm going to let my wreaths do my talking. And where did it go? We have a really confined space. It's easy to lose things under things. I am in the eat-in side of the kitchen. I have this little work table here and this table over here with all kinds of supplies and everything. And so there's no way we would ever be able to eat in this part of the kitchen, that's for sure. So what do you think? Did you like the idea of putting these flowers in the middle? I'm not sure they're really going to show up much. And here I was so excited about them matching that sign. Let me see if the pink ones. I got a lot of pink ribbon on here too, though. I don't know if the pink ones are going to show up either. We may just sit back and punt, and we may just make a bow and put the sign in a bow and call it done, huh? Let me see. I'm not sure these flowers are even going to show up. It's kind of disappointing. Well, I think I'll glue a few in and see what happens. I mean, you know, if they're there and nobody sees them, it's no harm done, right? Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do them in clusters of 3. Because you know when you're anything in decor, you do in odd numbers. That's a rule of thumb, although sometimes I break that rule. There's all kinds of rules about things. What do you think? Should I take a cluster of the lavender and the pink and the purple? Can you see that? I think if I do a little cluster of all 3 and then stick them there in the center of the flower, of the loops. Let me see. That might work really well. Let's just see what happens. Okay. This time I'm using the glue gun. It's going to go right down here on top of this tie. And then I'm going to set my flowers right in there. You have to be careful with your glue when you're gluing flowers, because sometimes they're on plastic bases and the glue melts those bases. And sometimes they burn your fingers. What do you think? Can you see? Can you see those little flowers right there? I don't think I can zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see it better. What do you think? Did I zoom too much? There. Do you like that? Yes, yes. Okay. All righty. Then I think that's what I'm going to do, because I really love the flowers and they go so well with the sign. Okay. So we'll just clip a few more little clusters here. And of course, where I'm putting the sign won't need them there. I love that they're light pink and dark pink and light purple and dark purple, and or lavender rather, and so I get all my colors going there that I have in my mesh. I think that's kind of cool. Okay. A lot of glue there. Okay. It's kind of fun. Tell Cassie I said hi. Gosh, I can't get over her being 23. So what is she doing these days? We'll be up there August, I think, is when we'll be coming through St. Louis, O'Fallon area on our way to Topeka again for another race. And Darla and I are planning to meet in Branson sometime this spring, because we've been really good Facebook friends, but we have not met face to face. And Darla has been my best supporter. I call Darla the wind beneath my wings. And she really is. She has just been a godsend to me. She has encouraged me and supported me and believed in me. Gosh, for I don't know how many years now. And I've forgotten, Darla, how did you even find me? I lay them down, they're going to disappear. I need a darker pink. Let's see. I have to keep scrolling down or I miss on your comments. Babysitting a toddler, she says, Nanny. Oh, wow. Does she like that? Good for her. Is she a live-in nanny? Let's see. Okay. I probably should put some on the outside too. I'm putting everything on the inside. Let's see. But I don't want them on the outside. I want them on the inside where everybody will see them. Okay, let's see what happens with that. Okay. It's really looking pretty. Okay. I've not done this guy. You know, every time you do a wreath, probably a political post. I'm sure it was. I have no doubt in my mind it was a political post. Oh, but I'm glad too. I think you're every bit the gem that you think I am. We have this mutual admiration club going on, don't we? Darla, I think you're amazing. Still working. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. Keep telling you should retire. And then they go and treat you so well you can't, huh? Darla is one of those people who does everything she can to make the world better for people that she knows and loves and others too. And sends care packages and I don't know, candy and goodies, and she's always there to give somebody a lift to brighten their day with some gem of something. She's just an amazing. You're absolutely an exhorter. Do you remember that word, Carol? Carol and I met in church. She joined the choir. She was sitting in my spot, and I said, "What are you doing sitting in my spot?" I had that spot for so long, and along comes somebody, and there she sits, and I didn't know what to think or what to do. And it came out totally wrong because I really didn't mean it that way. Remember that, Carol? Okay, so now, guys, I got my glue stuck in my thingy. So I can't get my cable tie through. I can't get my pipe cleaner through because I got too much glue up under there. Let's see if I can work it away. Oh. It's a good thing my friends are on. It's a good thing my friends are on. Otherwise, there it goes. And there it went. It went flying somewhere. Okay, we're going to try another one. That just didn't work well. Oh, dear. I think this time I'm going to leave the foam on because it gives it an extra cushion. So I'm going to get this glue on here. Okay. And I'm going to set that down. With the foam on there, then there's nothing for that glue to come up through and block off my entry. Okay. You see the flowers so far? What do you think? Aren't they pretty? Don't those look pretty in the middle of those ribbons? Yeah, I guess I better put some on the outside too, huh? And you know what? I don't have anywhere to put the leaves because look how big these leaves are. They're funny looking, see? They're long, and I just don't think the leaves are going to do me any good here. So I'm just going to cut off a few more flowers and keep gluing some flowers, and we're going to get this sign on. And once we get this sign on, we will be done. Sign and a few more flowers here and there. I thought I was going to make a bow, but I don't need a bow. It's just, I think it's too much if I do the bow. Oh, cramp in my hand. Oh, you know what? When you run out of glue, it doesn't work very well. I have some glue sticks. Oh dear. I was really ready for this too. There we go. Okay. Well, the people that were here before left. I guess they didn't see that I came back on. Ah, thank you. I'm glad you like them. That glue is melting my flowers. Okay. Let's see if this is finally set up. I'll tell you a little hint about these wreaths. When you buy wreaths, and you know, there's, you know how glue guns are or hot glue is, you know, it gets a little stringy and you see these little threads flying everywhere. They almost look like a cobweb. Well, take a hairdryer and hit them with a hairdryer and it'll take care of them. I just think that is so cool. I'm gonna have to bring me a hairdryer into my little craft area here and have it handy to do that. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. So I've got that twisted good and that twisted good. So I just have to figure out exactly where I'm going to place this, which is going to be where I don't have flowers. And I left just enough uncovered. So I'm going to take these pipe cleaners. I'm going to go through to my frame. I think the hardest part. Hi, Teresa. How are you? How is O'Fallon? Are you still in O'Fallon? Let's see. Okay. I need to go over further. I need to go further over toward the middle. Okay, here we go. Now I want it to be on top of a poof because I want it to stand out. So I'm just taking this to the back and attaching it to the wire frame. And I hope. We hope it's going to attach. It doesn't work if you get both pipe cleaners on the same side of the frame. You got to have something to wrap it around. Okay, let's see. When you know there's a bar right there. Okay. Here we go. Got it now. I'm going to have to figure out how to get my video to go longer. I know there's got to be a way. And I know this is, Facebook Live. I guess I forgot that they only go for like an hour and then they time out and they cut you off. So I've got to figure out, I know other people don't have this problem. So, okay, this is the hardest part of a wreath, guys, is attaching, if it's a wreath, whether it's a sign or an elf or a gnome or a Santa Claus or a Christmas tree or a nutcracker. The hardest part is this part right here, getting it to attach. Because you don't want to smash your wreath, but you definitely need your object or your theme to stand out. So anyway, let's see what we got here. I think that'll be good. Or a nutcracker, that's right. I know I bought these little flowers so they would match, because they matched the plaque so well. But I didn't realize that these ribbons were going to be making it hard for it to see, you know, for it to show up. So let me adjust this under here, adjust my ribbons. There. Let's see. I think I want a little bit of a ribbon to kind of come up over it a little bit. Just so it just looks like it's just kind of nestled in there. Let's see what we got. Okay, shake it good. If I shake it good, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay. So what do you think? I'm just going to add a few more flowers, and I think we will be done. Okay. I am so grateful you guys to join me. It's been kind of nerve-wracking figuring out how to do this, and clearly I don't have it all done, all figured out since I got timed out and got cut off. But the next time I'll have that figured out too, and so that won't happen. But I do hope you come back and join me, because I have a lot of new projects in mind and a lot of new things. I'm not going to be doing just wreaths. Sometimes I'll be doing centerpieces, and I have a new product that I'm working on that I will be doing, and I'm real excited about it. And so as soon as I've got all my technological things figured out, because I don't want to dare start that project and time out, I will be announcing that one. And okay, there we go. Okay, let those set up. Oh, they popped right back up. Shoot. Get my push stick and hold them down. Stick here. I'll hold these down into that glue. I may have to play around with that sign a little bit. I might have to attach it some more. You try not to put too many things through it, because the more pipe cleaners you have underneath there to tie to the frame, the more it's going to flatten your wreath, and you don't really want to do that. So I was trying to avoid that, but I may have to add another one. Anywhere, there we go, guys. Well, let's see. What do you think? Do you like it? I think it turned out really pretty. And I'm not holding it straight, and I realize that. I'm trying, everything's backward for me. So, okay, there we go. What do you think? It has been a pleasure to have you join me tonight. I hope more people will join me. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, guys. Please don't forget to share. Thank you, Darla. I appreciate it so much. I'm glad you joined me. And and turn up here real quick. So now I can sign on. I gotta go left. It's over there, and I gotta go this way. Mirror image. I don't, it's like backing up a car. You turn one way and have to go the other. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I am so grateful that you did, and I appreciate you sharing my video, and look forward to coming back again soon. Good night. Stars. Thanks, Carol. Hey, y'all go let beauty surround you.